What's up, guys? John Steele, Fit Steel channel. Hey, we're gonna go full body here. Lower body, we're keeping the reps nice and low, just body weight. Focus on quick, nice and explosive, but I don't want any particular set to overly fatigue you, okay? We wanna be in full control of our body the whole time, okay? Then we're gonna contrast that with upper body. We're bringing dumbbells into the play, a little bit higher reps. I want you to fatigue a lot more here, so it's gonna involve a lot more core stability. It's gonna be a little bit longer round, okay? So start from the top here, just a quick little, in addition to the normal full body warm-up video that I put out already here, quick little prep for this, particularly for lower body. What I want you to do, get a little bit of space, don't need much though. We're calling this the lunge matrix. So we're gonna go low impact for the warm-up, and then we're gonna go high intensity, nice and quick for the actual first round, okay? So all we're gonna do, what this lunge matrix is, we're gonna start, we're gonna go reverse lunge, knee to the ground, come back up, same side. We got a side lunge, come back to center, then we got a forward lunge, come back here, okay? So all three of those, we're gonna do 5 reps continually on one side. So that was essentially 1 rep. Show you again, reverse lunge, side lunge, back to center each time, forward lunge, that's 2 reps. 5 reps on one side, 5 on the other, okay? Last thing we need to prep here for this, just make sure we're a reminder of our hinge versus the squat here, okay? So for our hinge, easy thing to do, I want you to take those fingers, interlock them behind your head, okay? Flat back, chest nice and tall. I want you to push your hips back behind you, okay? Bending at our hips, loading up those hamstrings, and then we're just coming straight back up, squeezing our glutes at the top, okay? If you need to do this up against a wall or something to where if you actually need to feel your hips touch something, up against a wall is a great way to learn that. But in general, again, all I'm doing is chest stays tall. I don't want my shoulders to drop. Push back, snap forward, squeeze my glutes, okay? All right, so now we're all nice, warmed up, primed here. We've gone through our lunge matrix. We got 4 exercises, 5 reps apiece. I want you to complete them all consecutively, as quickly and explosively as you possibly can, okay? Once you're done with a full set, rest as long as you need to, okay? I'm talking 60 seconds plus full recovery to where we can complete our second and third sets with just as much intensity, if not more, than the first one we just did, okay? So here's our 4 exercises. First one, we got skaters. Again, we're going 5 reps apiece, each side when applicable. So we're gonna load up. I'm gonna start on my left leg. I'm gonna push, I'm gonna hold. Push, that's 1 each leg. Push, hold, push, back and forth, 5 each leg, okay? Immediately after that, going straight into my lunge jump here. So 5 each leg. Again, we're here, 10 total, we're here. Whichever knee is up, my opposite arm is up. We're here, switch. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You get it, 5 all the way through, good. Third exercise here, we got squat jumps. All we're doing, chest nice and tall. I'm gonna start with my hands tall. I'm gonna wind up, land softly. So my goal at the top of each jump, whether I'm actually jumping or say if I have bad knees, ankles, option for success here, I can just push off my toes. But I want my ankles, my knees, my hips, and my shoulders fully locked out here, okay? Full extension at the top of each rep. I got 5 of those, good. Last but not least, I got broad jumps, going for distance here, okay? Here's where my hinge comes into place, so my back is flat. Stick my hips back, hands up, wind up, explode, land, walk back, do it again. If you got plenty of space, we're doing this outdoors, give me 5 in a row without stopping, okay? All right, so we just completed 3 rounds of our lower body complex. Again, full recovery between each round. Then we're switching to upper body, okay? We're increasing our reps up to 8, okay? Slower control, a lot of core involvement with these. 3 exercises, I'm gonna complete them all consecutively. So in a circuit style, rest, a little shorter rest before we go into that second set, okay? We're starting off 1 dumbbell on this first one, okay? You actually probably only gonna need 1 dumbbell for this whole set, right? But we have a seated single arm shoulder press, okay? So I'm sitting up nice and tall. If we can avoid using a wall or a couch or anything behind us, the better, because if you're sitting up without anything behind you, it's gonna force you to engage that core a lot more. Chest tall, we're gonna breathe out. So we press all the way up. Bring it back down to our shoulder, all the way back up. Core tight, abs tight, down, all the way back up. Down, all the way back up. Good, I got 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Immediately after that, second exercise here, I have a traveling plank dumbbell pull through. That's what we're gonna call it here, okay? So again, we're going for 8 on each arm. Need a little bit of space. If you don't have a lot of space, you can just do it over and over again in the same spot. But what we got here, dumbbell outside our hands, push-up position, okay? All I'm going to do, I'm going to reach through, pull it across. Dumbbell stays still. I'm going to walk in a high plank on my hands over, reach through, pull it again. Back, forth, core tight, slowly moving forward in that plank, okay? So I want to do, obviously, a little short on space right here, but I want you to do 8 consecutive reps on one side. Then I would go back, working the other side, 8 of those, okay? Third exercise I'm going to do, you can use a bench. You can do this on your couch, chair, any elevated surface you have where you're working out, okay? We have a dumbbell pullover here, right? So all I'm going to do, if our dumbbells are nice and light, we can use 2 dumbbells. If not, 1 is all you're going to need on this, right? So my shoulders, upper back on the bench, secure, hips are up, driving my heels into the ground, glutes are tight, arms are straight. I'm going to reach all the way back, feel that lat stretch, pull it straight back over. So I'm not bending my elbows here. This is not a tricep movement. I'm going to go all the way back, feel it squeeze between my upper back, between my shoulders, pull it back forward. Slow control, core is tight, all the way back over. Good. I got 8 of those. So again, once I'm done with that, 8, very much shorter rest than our lower body complex. I'm going to go through that 3 times consecutively. All right, guys, finishing off last little circuit, all core based. We're increasing our reps even more. We got 10 reps each side when applicable, okay? All you need for this is the ground and your dumbbells here, all right? We're starting off dumbbell leg lowers here. So similar to a dead bug, except we're not using a resistance band. Arms are straight up. They're just going to stay there, so my core is tight. Both of my legs are up. I want you to flex your feet, so toes pointed back towards my head, okay? Core tight. I should already feel a little stretch in those hamstrings. One leg stays up. I'm going to slowly breathe out as I take one heel down the ground. It touches, come straight back up, okay? I'm going to switch legs slowly all the way down. Trying not to let either of my knees bend. Not only will I feel it in my hamstrings, I feel it big time in my abs, and trying not to let those feet drop too far forward. Right, exercise number 2. So we just did our leg lowers. Now we're going to go to a push-up position. We got a leg raise. You can do this from a high plank or a low plank, either or. Push-up position, core is tight, so I'm squeezing my glutes, abs are tight. I'm going to raise straight up. Notice I'm not arching my back, I'm not bending my knee. I just squeeze my glute, lower back down. Minimal movement in my hips. Little progression down to my elbows, abs are tight. Same thing. I don't want to arch that lower back. Slow, controlled. 10 on each leg. Grand total of 20. Good. Third exercise, we're going to stay in that same position or raise back up to those hands. Cross-body mountain climbers. A little rotation here. 20 total. Again, this time I'm here. Opposite knee across my body towards the opposite elbow. My head and my shoulders do not move at all. Abs are tight. I want you to go nice and slow. So a lot of times people just kind of rush through that. That really is not what we're trying to focus on here. So glutes are tight. See if we can get that knee up to our elbow. If we're sitting too far back, that's not going to happen. So this is where you really got to focus on keeping your eyes over your fingertips. Slow, controlled. The slower, the better on this. 20 total. Good. Last one. Bit of a fun one. It's a challenging one. It's also kind of full body here, right? We got the windmill. If you've never done it before, try it first without dumbbell at all. But how it's going to work, feet are spread nice and wide, okay? I'm going to take one hand outside of my thigh. Pretty simple. Its goal is I just want to lower that hand down to my ankle. Other hand straight up in the air. I want you to be able to look at that hand the whole time. So we're here. I'm going to push my hips away from me. Notice my hand is still just sliding down towards my ankle. Come straight back up, okay? My eyes never go off my hands. My arm is straight up overhead the whole time, so my arm's not falling here. So if I'm lacking shoulder flexibility, shoulder mobility, that can definitely come into play here. If that's too easy, once we've mastered that, we're going to add a dumbbell to it. Same thing, arms locked out, arms should not fall forward. Hand here, I'm not looking at the ground. I look at the dumbbell, hips back, straight up overhead. Core tight, hips back, straight up overhead. Eyes on the dumbbell, keep your eyes on the prize the entire time, okay? Whichever variation you choose to do, give me 10 on one side, 10 on the other. We're going 3 times through that, okay? Your challenge for the day. End of the workout, you're almost done here. You're gonna drop down. Once you grab your stopwatch, your phone, whatever you got here, low plank hold, you start the stopwatch. How long can you hold it? You just got one hold. Here's the deal, okay? In the comments of this video, I need you to post not only a picture of you completing this plank, and y'all better not lie here, I need you to write in the comment exactly how long you held. So again, reminder here, just in case we're like, what's a low plank? We're here, elbows and toes, nothing fancy. Abs are tight, glutes are tight, hands are relaxed, hands are not tense. Eyeballs right over my hands, hold it right there. If we need to raise up to our hands, that's our option. Just one time through, you versus the clock. Hold it as long as you can. Post in the comments below, okay? Again, as always, do me a huge favor. If you have not already, like the video, particularly on the YouTube platform. Subscribe to the channel so you get updated for future videos. If you got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.